Dobar dan I dobrodošli u naše skromne prostorije. Hvala vam na poseti.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm very happy to be in Leskovac. As an embassy based in Belgrade, it's very important to go outside of Belgrade and to see other parts of Serbia. And we are visiting the south of Serbia in order to talk to people, to learn about developments here. We visit Dutch companies here. We visit organizations, partner organizations, and we talked to, I had meetings with the mayors of Niš and Leskovac. And it gives us an idea of the developments in these regions, of possibilities for cooperation, possibilities for Dutch companies. And in Leskovac there is a special reason. There is a project for the building of the sewage system, which was done with a grant from the Netherlands, which is almost finished now. So we came to see what the state of affairs is and we saw that it functions. It's very difficult to give even approximate data on the amount of the funding. I often say we spent for the last, say, 5 years, about 1 million in support of projects directly, but we also finance from central budgets trainings, regional trainings in which, for instance, civil servants from Serbia participate. I have no numbers for these kind of issues. At the moment, within the EU, there is a lot of discussion about the enlargement process. We have a discussion on Ukraine now, where there is a special urgency to make progress with the enlargement. And then in that respect, there is discussion on the Western Balkans as well. And last week in Tivat there was the summit, the EU Western Balkans summit, where the theme was how can we speed up this enlargement. And there's from two sides. The EU has to think what can they from their side do, but the message is also we expect from the Western Balkan countries to put an extra effort in enlargement. As far as the Netherlands is concerned, we can think of all kinds of ways to make gradual progress towards enlargement. We are very happy to see that Serbia is now a SEPA member, for instance. We're discussing the Western Balkan states to be part of the roaming area of the EU. These are very relevant steps to show to the population the use of becoming closer to the EU. In the end, for full membership, the reforms in the area of rule of law, of democracy, the free and pluriform media remain essential. There is no negotiation on that. We are regularly discussing the situation of the media, also with the government. If we look at the enlargement report written by the European Commission last year, their assessment is clear. They talk about backsliding in the area of the media, freedom and pluriformity. So it's clear something has to improve. I personally find it something Serbia should not have this issue. In the past 10 years, if you look at the Press Freedom Index that Reporters Without Borders made, Serbia went down. I'm not very good with figures, but I think around 40 points in the ranking. Serbia can do a lot better. Serbia has very good independent media organizations. We support the independent media, and we try to encourage them and try to contribute to a better environment for the media. In the end, it's something that Serbs will have to solve. This is an essential area for Serbia. A functioning democracy needs critical journalists. If you're talking about anything regarding rule of law, if there are no journalists to monitor the state of democracy, the state of the rule of law, it doesn't work. So it's an essential part of the fundamentals of EU accession, but of the fundamentals a state needs. I'm not sure whether the Kingdom of the Netherlands has an opinion on the exact situation. We are not there to give a running commentary to the political developments in every detail. I think you said it yourself. The importance is that the situation for the people on the ground is improved, and it helps if politicians do not make it a political issue, but sit down together and try to find solutions where the population wins. I've been for 1.5 years in Serbia now, and before you arrive to the country, you do not know, although I have been in Serbia before, but suddenly I lived there, I talked to the people, and I was really surprised to see the incredible hospitality of the country, but more than that, the capacity of this country to move. And I would encourage Serbia, use the capacity you have to do the reforms that you need to come closer to the EU. It would be great for the EU to welcome Serbia as a member.